Well, Rob, the last of your young guns has finally put pen to paper, and you've got them all tied up now for the next 3 years.
That's right, yeah. I know it feels like it's coming out a bit later than the other boys, but you know, they pretty much all started their contracts at the same time, and it's like anything, there's always little bits and pieces that take a bit longer, mainly paperwork stuff and whatever. You know, as far as Henry's concerned, he's been signed up for quite a long time now, but we can find it as anything. You know, we don't like to announce it till it's all the names are lined up and all the kind of I's are dotted and T's are crossed, which is where we are now this week. And I'm delighted. You know, you only have to look at how Henry's playing, what a talent he is, and hopefully we can do right by him and mature him and nurture him and help him become the best player he can be, and hopefully, you know, not just be a very good Premiership player, but hopefully an international in the future. And that's you know, he's committed to us. We've got to commit to him and try as hard as we can as a club and as a group to make him be the best player he can be.
As we've seen already this season, the blossoming of him over the last 12 months has been quite immense, hasn't it? And we're seeing the fruits of what happened last season.
Yeah, well, we always knew that some of our young lads had to get experience. You know, they're not going to get any better by not playing. Having said that, they all deserve to get picked last year. You know, their form in the A-League or in the LV or in the European games or in training said they should play. That makes it comfortable for you to pick them. Yes, you take a little bit of pain sometimes because they're learning out there, but they still deserve to be in the team. As you say, we're reaping the rewards now because they're looking better and better and better. As I said, what we have to do is, you know, we have to keep their feet on the ground. We have to, you know, we have to help them all we can, and we also have to build a strong team around them, which we've got at the moment. You know, we've got to make sure we give credit to the players around, guys who are doing well, because you know, guys don't succeed without a good support around them, and that first and foremost comes from the players and the team.
How excited are you about this group? Though they're really coming of age now.
Well, I'll get more excited the more games we win. Do you know what I mean? And that's the bit where we are. You know, if we won't go on a 6-match losing streak now, I'll get less excited. If we bang in a big performance against Harlequins and then we follow that up against London Irish and Newcastle in the following weeks, then you know, things will really get exciting for us, and we can go into a European competition, the LV, feeling really good about ourselves. At the moment, I'll be 100% honest with you. You know, it's very easy to get into a tangle about the future. As far as I'm concerned, I want to enjoy every Premiership game this season. That's what we said at the start of the year. We're going to go after every Premiership game. We're going to enjoy it. We're going to treat it like a thing you've got to cherish because they're precious. And I think there was a couple of times maybe last year where a couple of Premiership games weren't precious to us, and I don't want us to be like that. I don't want us to feel comfortable in the Premiership. I want us to feel like it's worth fighting tooth and nail every single week, because this is where we want to be, this is what we worked hard to be, and we want to be as successful as we can be within the competition.
Well, Henry, two great bits of news tonight. Not only are the Chiefs back on top of the Premiership with a great win at Gloucester, but you've signed a new 3-year contract with the club and you're hanging about the place.
Yeah, delighted to have signed such a long deal, and more than happy to be involved in such a club that which we're going so well. Like, we started the season really well, and I think that's a sign of the way the club's going. I'm a pleasure. It's a pleasure for me to be part of that.
Rob talked about it's probably been in place for a long while, and it's just the odd bits and pieces that need doing. But there's so many of you, that young core group now, have signed up for the next 3 years, and there's big things expected of you all now.
Yeah, that's awesome. I mean, we've grown up, we've come through together at the same sort of pace, and although knows he's pressed on to be fully capped, and we hopefully might follow him on that way if we keep working hard. And yeah, it's great for the club to have a good bunch of young boys coming up through. And I think when we've been playing, we've been helped along a lot by the older boys, and they've really helped us through, and that's been massive as well.
When you look at the last 12 months, do you pinch yourself a little bit of what's happened? You know, building just right off that under-20s win, but coming into the Premiership, making your debut, settling into the Premiership, and then all of a sudden England comes along. Yeah,
it's all come pretty thick and fast, but I think the way all our younger boys have been eased in, has helped us a lot. Like when I came out of the 20s onto the bench and got a bit of game time, and then as the season progressed, kept getting a bit more game time. Got a few starts towards the end as well. And I think that helped, not just chucking me right in the deep end, just easing me in, and I was always comfortable in whatever situation I was put into, and that's a massive help.
Rob and Ali have talked about developing you as a player, not only as a fly-half, but we're seeing you as a centre this year, and your partnership with Hilly's really coming on. Yeah, well,
I've known Hilly for years now, and we've played against each other since we were little kids, and it's great to, now I'm in a different position, it's great to have someone that I've known and I'm so comfortable with right next to me, and it's eased the transition sort of, and yeah, as long as I'm on the pitch, I'm more than happy to be playing anywhere. It's been 12 or 13 is a lot better than being on the bench, so I'm over the moon with the game time.
Tough old game out there tonight, though, wasn't it?
Yeah, massively tough. And they came at us in that second half. We just about did enough to hold on, and it was a massive win. Credit to the boys for the effort put in and the desire showed. I think that really came to the fore in the second half with the way they came at us, and we just managed to cling on.
Rob's talked about this word enjoyment, enjoying yourself on the field. It looks as though you boys are playing with enjoyment.
Yeah, we're really happy with where the season's gone. I mean, we were disappointed last week against Leicester. We a couple of silly exits and cost us really let them into the game. And if it wasn't for that, we could be looking at for 3 wins. But we're over the moon with 2 wins. We're top of the table at the moment. So yeah, we're delighted with how the season's gone.